I own a premium nail salon in San Antonio, Texas,
Awesome.
and we do 1.5 million revenue
Congrats.
from one location. I would love it to be at 4.5
Me
at
too.
some point, but I think this is not the goal. What's stopping me is actually me.
It's
I'm the
always you.
person who is trying to be all over the place. What I was
Yeah.
trying to do, I was trying to, well, not was trying, I am trying to build an empire, pretty much an ecosystem. I'm an influencer on social media and I do really well. I'm trying to educate nail technicians, build an ecosystem, right? Educate them how to do what we do, then help them to build the brand on social media, use our products, our gel line, and then eventually when they get to the point when they are ready to open their own nail salon, come to us and we will help them to open a profitable nail salon. So my question is, how can I structure and manage these multiple layers without losing momentum or focus?
Or your mind. Yeah.
Yeah, and without burning out. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing too much.
Because when someone told me that I cannot do that and I have to pick one lane.
So I think everyone would be well served differentiating a vision from your plan. So if I were to say, hey, I need you to defend this little area around you, you could probably do it pretty okay, right? Now, if I said you have to make sure that no one can come in this room, but you got to guard that door and that door, probably be harder because you got to run further and further. If I said you have to make sure that no one comes in the parking lot and the entire premise of this building, it'd be a little bit harder. If I said this entire block, it'd probably be close to the edge of where you'd be able to do it. Right now, you're trying to protect an entire block, but it's just you. And so you have your social media side that you're doing. You have education and stuff, which is the actual delivery of whatever you're selling as your marketing machine here. And then you have a brick and mortar store that has clients and new employees and all this stuff, right? I don't think the vision for what you have is wrong. I do think that it would make more sense for you to just franchise the model out and then use your media as the lead gen to have people just directly buy franchises of nail salons from you, as long as you nail the model. Nail it, haha.
Yeah, I think I nailed the model.
Well, what are your margins?
So we are at 25% of profit.
You haven't nailed the model.
So it's pretty hard to increase the margins to make more profits.
I went to go buy a nail salon. I've done a shitload of diligence on these. Like, I don't care what the business is. You can for sure make it better. Number one. Number two, the reason that I'm more hesitant around the model is that you're an influencer. And so do a lot of people come from your social media into the salon?
No, so
No?
well, yeah.
Okay.
I never spent a dime on ads in 5 years.
Can I prove something to you then? So a normal brick and mortar business that runs paid ads will typically expect somewhere between 10 and 30% of their total revenue going towards new client acquisition. If your model were great, then, if you didn't have your social media and the model had to exist on its own, which is what you're going to try and sell to people, remember?
Right.
Then your margin would be 0.
Well, we are teaching nail technicians how to build their own brand as well because we offer.
But you still have a salon, right?
Yeah,
That's the 1.5.
Yeah, but clients, they come not because they saw us only on social media, of course, because of word of mouth. We offer an exclusive service, something that no one else offered.
But the salon, just so I'm clear, is the salon a nail salon training school, or is the salon like you do people's nails?
We do people's nails.
Okay, yeah, I stand by my first thing. Okay. So we have to improve the model a lot, actually. So we would you need to get the model to call it 30 or higher and it not be dependent on your social media to get customers in. And so I would know that you had a good model if you said we can't accept new nail customers because all of my techs are fully staffed and I have no more chairs. And so I'm thinking about, do I expand this location or do I do some virtual thing? That would be the questions you'd be asking me if the model was nailed.
Well, at the moment we are fully booked. My issue is...
But you're a big social media influencer, so it's different. No, I'm being real.
But I was not social media influencer all the time,
So were you completely booked out before you were a social media influencer? Okay.
Yes.
I still don't like the margins.
So I would say about 50% goes towards the labor to cover nail technicians' paychecks, to cover manager, to cover the receptionist, and I perfected over the time because it used to be 70%. 70% of the revenue went towards
cost.
the went
Okay.
towards the labor only. So we were not profitable. Then I perfected a little bit, increased the prices twice, and it got better. So far it works for nail technicians because they make really, really good money.
Yeah, and that's the only way nail salons work, by the way. Man, I know so much about nail salons. I don't. I want to pop the hood and like get really deep, but it'll be not useful to anybody else here. Long term, I think the play is this needs to get more nailed. I just want to keep saying nailed. Needs to get more nailed, and then we need to pull you completely out of it so that it truly runs on its own, actually. And then you'll put more and more time on the social media side so you can create a national sales motion to sell people this model, and then you'll have a banger of a business.
Okay.
Like
so
you're close. You have like a couple pieces that are missing, but you have a very valuable infrastructure. You have the right pieces. You have ultimately the product, franchise sales, right? You have a good product, and you already have a demand generation machine. So you have the pieces. We just need to like tweak some of these things so that when they connect, money pours out in big chunks on the other side.
Okay, perfect. Thank
But
you.
you're super close though.
So, but do you think it's even possible to manage like multiple, like being a coach, being a salon owner? And
Well, I want you to just erase
at
the word
once.
coach from your vocabulary.
Okay.
Yeah. So fundamentally, you're going to be an educator online. And then when people say they want to work with you, you're going to say, I have this $250,000 franchise. You're welcome to buy it. And then I will help you because I will get a percentage of sales forever. And then you'll be super incentivized and it'll be really high quality people and you'll make plenty of money. And if you do that well, which does take some ops, then you will be able to scale using other people's capital. I mean, fundamentally, franchising is just it's just a capital play, so that you can open up 100 locations or 1,000 locations over the next 10 years and build something that's really big and really special. I think you have a lot of the pieces.
I was thinking about franchising, but I don't know if it will work because we offer extremely detailed work, and it's really hard to control the quality. So I feel like someone who runs that franchise has to have exactly the same knowledge in this particular technique as I have, but
train
them.
And that sounds like a hard thing.
It is. It is.
But you get what I'm saying? Where I started with, like that's your hard problem.
Okay.
And then you'll get paid $100 million for solving it.
Okay.
It's solvable. The good news is that you're AI proof. So like there's always pros and cons with all this stuff. Like in your business, I mean now there's also like robots that'll come in and start doing nails and you train them once and then you're good to go. Like the thing is this is happening now just for everybody. The next 5 years is gonna be fucking nuts. And all of business is going to change. It's going from, I mean, imagine the internet coming again, right? Like that's kind of what's happening. And as soon as AI reaches like humanoid robots, like you will literally train one of these staff techs one time, and then they will do it perfect every time. And then your Optimist, you can finance for $200 a month, and it works 24/7.
Yeah.
So like there are changes that are going to be coming down the line. I do think that you being really, really good at training nails, and the reason that I was going to buy the nail salon, the chain that I was going to buy, was because of this. So if you have a service-based business, they had a gamified system for getting the girls up to 6 figures a year, which was huge for girls who just like didn't even have high school diplomas. Like they were loyal as hell. They took care of the customers. The customers never left. They priced accordingly. They were running 43% net margins. They had 5 locations, and they were doing more revenue than you're doing. And so per location, and that was across multiple, not with the founder magic, with no social media influence. So that's why I'm saying like I know there's a whole bunch more inside of your business that we can make better.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
If you're a business owner and you are not growing as fast as you'd like, I'd like to give you a free gift. So my team and I put together the $100 million scaling roadmap, which is basically 200 hours of us looking over all the portfolio companies we've had and what stages of growth they went through, and more importantly, where they got stuck and how they got past it. And so we broke it into these 10 stages, and we made this little kind of quiz thing where if you put in your business information, it'll tell you where you're at, and the most important part for you, what to do for each of the functions of the business across product, marketing, sales, customer success, recruiting, IT, human resources, and finance. And so no matter what you're struggling with, someone else has already struggled with it and solved it. And so I'd like to give you this thing absolutely free. You can go to acquisition.com/roadmap, plug in your business information. And if you want us to actually help you deconstrain the business and you're trying to scale, we'd love to help you out. On the thank you page, you can just book a call with my team and we will look at the business, see if we can help. And if we can, we'll invite you out to Vegas and we'll do this in person live.